cast some of the pivotal votes to ban this in 1994. That was the right vote in 1994, and it's the right law to sign today. I'm very happy about this.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Copper Jacket TV. So with cheers and, believe it or not, tears of joy, we now have the 10th state to enact a new so-called assault weapons ban. But there was a lot more. 10-day waiting periods, mandatory training. There's a lot going on here, so let's talk about it. Now, real quick, I noticed that more than 50% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. If you are into knowing what's going on with your rights on a daily basis, click that subscribe button. It's free. It only takes a second, and that little bell notification will let you know when new videos come out. So with that being said, let's get started. So this morning at 10:30 a.m., I tuned into the press conference where Jay Inslee was supposed to be signing HB 1240 and the other gun control bills that were sitting on his desk. And that's when I realized why he didn't sign them when they were on his desk last week. He waited for a good publicity stunt and for a good photo op. He wanted to get everybody that was involved behind him so that he could show a full room of support while he signed these bills. So there was Everytown, there was Mom's Demand, there was every sponsor and co-sponsor that was there. Everybody that supported this along the way was there for this signing. There was people smiling, cheering, and clapping as he took people's rights away.
So we don't have a waiting period necessity for signing a good bill, so I'm signing this bill. So. Congratulations, everyone. Let's smile for the camera here just a second.
So with that being said, it's a sad day in America to see people clap and cheer as the government restricts their own rights, but that's exactly what happened. Now, with the signing of these bills, that means that these laws take effect immediately. Now, you and I know that they're unconstitutional. If you know anything about the Constitution, no law from any state is allowed to supersede our Bill of Rights. It's just not allowed to happen, and this infringes on our Second Amendment rights. Therefore, it is unconstitutional, but it's still going to be enforced in that state for the time being. There are multiple lawsuits that are going to be filed. I've been talking to people about a specific lawsuit that should be filed pretty much immediately, so there's going to be a lot of challenges to this. But again, this takes effect now. So what just happened? Well, the first thing that happened is, they signed and passed 1240, which is the so-called assault weapons ban that pretty much bans just about everything that's semi-automatic. It's just banned. And the problem is they say that there's a grandfather clause, so if you have something, you can already keep it, but that's only a portion of things that you can actually keep. This bans the sale and manufacture and transfer of everything moving forward. So just starting right now, if you were to go and try and get something, you couldn't. This has now been signed by the governor, and therefore all of those FFLs in the state are stuck. They're stuck with their inventory. They're going to have to move it out of state. They can't transfer it to anybody in the state of Washington. So that's pretty much done. There's also going to be mandatory training. If you want to get anything, not just what they banned, but if you want to get anything, it's going to require some sort of mandatory training. On top of that, he also signed a bill that is going to impose a 10-day waiting period, just like California. So you walk in, you fill out your 4473. The background check is instant, okay? So it happens right there. I mean, it does not take long for that background check to come back. However, even though the background check comes back, it says you're clear, you've never done anything wrong, you don't have any disqualifying factors, you are good to go. They're going to impose that mandatory so-called cool down period on you, and you're not going to be able to pick it up till technically the 11th day. So you're going to have to wait almost 2 weeks before you can actually receive, whatever it is that you got. So there's that. There's mandatory training. There's bans. There's a 10-day waiting period. And now they say they're also going to hold the manufacturers accountable as well with another bill. And it's going to allow them to sue them. It's going to allow them to try and bankrupt the industry. I mean, Washington just went right off the cliff with this one. They went all the way. So starting now, as of this very moment, Washington State just essentially lost their Second Amendment rights. Now you have to ask for permission. You got to wait. For some reason, there's a 10-day prohibition on you practicing your rights. And I don't remember that being in the Constitution either, where it says that you can have your rights, but only after a cool down period or a waiting period. So you can have your rights after we say it's okay that you can have them, and then we can tell you exactly what you can have, and you can't have anything unless you finish our training. So in that thought, there is no more Second Amendment there, period. So hopefully we can get an injunction. Hopefully these lawsuits will go in counties where, you know, they'll have somebody that's friendly to them, and we'll be able to get an injunction placed against the enforcement of these laws. But we'll have to wait and see. These things take forever. You know, these lawsuits take forever. And in the meantime, they enforce these unconstitutional laws. So, again, I just wanted to let everybody know that he just signed them. They were just signed this morning again at 10. Well, he signed them probably around 10:50 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you live in the state of Washington, or you plan on visiting, or, you know, you have family there, just be aware that just happened. Another state, the 10th state in the entire country, to not recognize our constitutional rights. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And fingers crossed for Washington that they get a win, because they need a win very, very soon. Or if California and Judge Benitez come through and, you know, we win down there, that would be something maybe under the Ninth Circuit, and that would handle all of the states that cover the Ninth Circuit, and we wouldn't even need Washington's lawsuits to go through. If the Ninth Circuit says that California's ban is unconstitutional, well, that same thing is going to apply for Washington State as well, and that would be a big win for them and Oregon and everybody else that is under the Ninth Circuit. So again, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have a great day.